Hello everyone, this is my fine art print. My name is Craig Van Wagenen. This is my fine art print and I thought it turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I was most concerned about the color because I like this rich peach and the yellows and the oranges here and a little bit of red here. And on my last poster board print, the foam core print, I did a rose and it came out way too pink and saturated. So I'm glad I adjusted some things, I adjusted some levels, didn't overdo it like I did on the other one, and it turned out just the way I wanted. So this is my picture of a peach colored flower. I used the water dropper to place 3 drops and got one in focus. This was in a classroom that was naturally lit for the most part. We had all the windows, the curtains drawn back on the windows and had that light coming in, and then you can see in the drop the reflection of one of the lights from the ceiling on right there. I used a Canon EOS 1300D with a 18 to 55 millimeter lens with a 10 times macro attachment onto that to get that really fine sharpness. In the editing process, I got the shot, was really happy about it, and it was really dark, but when I brought the levels up and stuff, the colors really started to pop and I really started to get excited. For the editing, I mostly did everything in Lightroom, all the basic edits. I used the spot tool to get rid of, there was a daisy petal here, like a really tiny daisy petal. It was bright yellow that must have fallen on from another flower right up here. And I got rid of that. This was way too sharp for me, and so I blurred it out so it would give attention to the drop. I also did a little bit more blurring here, especially on this drop. There's also little specks of dirt and things like that. Got rid of those with the spot tool. And then I used the sharpen. I sharpened the whole thing in Lightroom and made sure that everything was popping right about here, but not so much around here and a little here. Then I pulled it over into Photoshop and did some spot editing where I did more sharpening here, probably 50%, 50% around the drop, and then 100% opacity on the drop, just to give it that extra pop and make sure it was extra clear when it was actually printing. Overall, I'm super happy about how it turned out. I like the bokeh in the back, nice and creamy. I like the color here versus here. It gives good variety, and the drop is definitely the focal point. I was really excited about that because that was my goal. So anyway, there it is. Thanks.